If this is working.
I'm
Hey,
here.
I'm so glad you're here. This is awesome.
I know. I know.
Okay, so I think it worked. All
Yes.
right. So let's do this. Hey everybody, super excited to come live really quickly and share a little bit. With me is Rachel Crompe, and so the two of us are going to talk tonight about the course that we have created and what we're doing, and you may have heard about it, and if you haven't, now we're going to introduce you to it. So, we're here to talk about Rewrite Your Reality. Rachel, can you do me a favor and just say hi to everyone and then tell them a little bit about where this came from?
Yes, absolutely. Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel Crompy, and just very excited to be here. Um, so, 4 weeks ago,
Mm.
Aaron and I had a catch-up call. We've known each other for a couple years. We've worked together in business multiple times, and we just catch up every now and again when we're not already working together. So I had said to her, hey, don't exactly know what I'm doing next, but I know it's going to revolve around the 12 laws. And you go, you won't believe this, but 48 hours previous to me being on this call with you, I said to somebody, I don't know what I'm doing next, but it's going to be on the 12 laws. And it was just kind of mind blowing. One of the most synchronistic things that have ever happened in my life. And I won't say that there's a lot of synchronicities, but it was just too odd. We have
Too
never
much.
spoken about the 12 laws
Yeah.
before together ever. And I thought I was kind of the only one that was even interested in it.
Mhm.
So when you said that, you also then invited me, like, let's do something together. And it was, like just an immediate full body yes for me. So here we are 4 weeks later. And I have to say this because it sounds like we're creating this in 4 weeks. And there's some truth to that. But these are things that we have been teaching for years and years. We've been implementing in our own lives. We're just putting it together in a curriculum in a way that is digestible in this context. So yeah.
And we're gonna come live and do these a few times because we want to answer
Yes.
people's questions. We want to introduce you to each of us and have you know us a little bit more. Tonight we're just going to talk about what Rewrite Your Reality is and some of the logistics behind it. But know that we have some more content that we have coming to you. And this was such a cool thing because I literally, like you said, 48 hours before we had that call was like, I don't know what the content, like the context is in terms of the structure of it, but I know that this is going to be the next thing I teach. And so it was, you guys, you should have been on the call because it was a really funny one. It was just awesome. So excited to be here, excited to be talking about this, and I'm looking forward to it. We have really, like, we've dove in with both feet to create this in a way that is really consumable for everyone who's going to be a part of this container. So Rachel, do you want to share a little bit about who we would love to see in this whole thing?
Absolutely. So we will be doing another live on who this is for, who this is
Yeah.
not for. But the premise of this is that this is a course that we're creating for anybody who's looking for some type of change in their life,
Yeah.
be that from a career perspective or a relationship perspective, or you're looking for a new house. And just to be clear, this is not changing, like quitting your job necessarily. Could be that. It could be you're just trying to create, like, you're trying to what do you call it, create a new role for yourself. It's for anybody who's looking for more fulfillment in their life, trying to reach their highest potential, we'll use that word sometimes.
Yeah.
And just having more joy-filled life, what it looks like for you, because that's going to look like different for each person that's listening to this. It's going to look different for me than it does for Aaron. And I find that, a lot of people just don't know where to go with that. They know what they want. They do get what they want sometimes, but they don't do it in a manner that's like consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what this course is going to address.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. And I do think that, you know, Rachel and I both have backgrounds both in corporate and we've owned our own businesses. And so we come from a really grounded place of knowing that not one size fits all when it comes to creating the life that you want. And so that's really, we've kept that in mind as we've created this content for you, because we want you to really feel like you can see yourself in it, or that it's applicable to whomever comes in and is a part of it. And to that, we really wanted to keep it as accessible as possible.
Mhm.
What do you think, Rachel?
Yes. So we had this conversation, and I know that both of us, if you're hiring us for something business related, it's very pricey. And when we were talking about this course, we wanted to make sure we know that we believe that the ripple effect of what this could have on somebody. This could change someone's life or not in my opinion. This is how it's changed mine and your own life, as well as other clients and people around us. And we want to see that just spread like wildfire. So we actually priced it at $12. It's the price of a Chipotle bowl.
It's
is what I keep saying. You'll hear me say that a lot.
$1 per law, you guys. It is literally $1 per law.
Yeah, exactly. We want it to be an immediate yes.
Yeah.
Because it won't necessarily ever be this price again. But we hope that this is something that you can just say yes to, because it feels aligned. If you've ever had a conversation with me or Erin and you've been like, wow, we blew your mind in some way, or you've had some takeaway that was just, you can't deny, right?
Yeah.
Then if this piques your interest at all, just come and join us. We will tell you more about the course, but this is kind of just say yes.
Yeah. Just say yes. It is, I really believe truly, we're creating this content and we have a ton of ideas. There's a ton of stuff that's going into this, you all, for everyone to be able to take something away, for you to be able to implement it in your own life. And also, I really believe that we've been really thoughtful about the things we want to include in it. But it's also a co-creation, because when it comes down to it, Rachel and I approach teaching in a very similar way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're very grounded about the course sessions, and we want people to feel very intention and focused. We want to be able to have live sessions with you all, and to be able to talk about things in real time. So there's going to be some teaching, and then there's going to be some reflection that you do by yourself, and then there's going to be some discussion. So we will have all of those pieces, so everyone gets to learn from each other, and from just the insights that you're writing down, and then from the information that we're giving you. There's a question about days and times. So we're going to start on October 22nd, which is a Tuesday. It will be during the day. So we're going to run it at 1:30 Eastern time, 12:30 Central, 10:30 Mountain time,
Pacific,
and 9
Pacific.
10:30
11:30 Mountain.
Sorry, Mountain time. So we've tried to keep it at a time that people will be able to, no matter where you are in the world, possibly
Take
not Australia, right?
Yeah,
but either take lunch or breakfast or coffee, an afternoon, break, to come and join us live. And then every week after that is going to be on Mondays. So the first week is on Tuesday, the 22nd. Every week after that for 6 weeks, we're going to go live on Mondays. And additionally,
if you can't come,
thank you. Go ahead, Rachel.
If you can't come, no problem. It's $12. Did I explain that before? You're going to get all the videos to come and check out. You'll have 72 hours to watch those. You'll also be at our Essentials Pass going to be accessible to, we're going to be offering resources, a workbook and other things. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be so many goodies for you to implement in your life. And so
And I think so. One of the things that we both, Rachel and I, through the containers that we've run, through the things that we have produced, have noticed is that sometimes that 72 mark is not enough time for people to feel like they have the ability to go back and review it, or that they just want to keep it and it's like an audible and you go back to it over and over to kind of dip in and take notes as to what you want. And so you are able to upgrade. We do have a VIP pass, which is $144 on top of the 12. That gives you lifetime access to all of these recordings. And so you will have them all. You'll be able to obviously access them along the way. And then we'll do a recap email that has all of the information in it so that you all can no matter what time, you can go back to it and take it in. And I think it's really important to point out too, is that the $12 essential pass is something that we felt really, really strongly about for this first time. We aren't going to necessarily guarantee it going forward, because we've already gotten feedback from people that they're like, you are nuts, you are crazy, why are you doing this? And we were both like, no, we literally we want people to have access to this, right, Rachel?
100%.
Yeah.
And that entry point being $12 so that you can upgrade to VIP whenever is feasible for you. And if you choose to do it right away, great. There is going to be a lot of other things wrapped up in the VIP in addition to lifetime access. It'll also be some one-to-one access with us. We aren't sharing all the details just yet. We're going to save that for a different live, but it is going to be so worth it. And that's kind of why we did it this way, is we knew people, we wanted it to be a yes. Once you're in the course, we know how we work in course formats, and people are going to want that VIP access and what comes along with it, which is going to be a lot of additional resources. So we'll get into that some more, but you can join now. And at that $12, it's such an easy yes. So anyways.
Joined, maybe consider bringing a friend. Like, share it with somebody else who you might want to go through this information with. So yeah, was there anything else we wanted to talk about tonight, Rachel?
We're going to come back on.
Yeah.
Maybe not yet tonight, but very soon with some more info. But we really wanted to get like a jump start with what this is.
Yeah.
So again, Rewrite Your Reality is going to be a 6-week course. We're going to do live calls during the day. You'll have access to those calls at your leisure for an essential pass price. And then if you want to upgrade, you can do a VIP pass, which is something that you'll be asked to do in the checkout. So the link for this is in my bio. It's in Erin's bio. You might even see it in an ad somewhere, because hey, that's something that we also do. But yeah, we'll be back on to talk about a lot more. We just wanted to kind of briefly introduce this. We'll be doing teachings on those calls, as well as some interactive things. And at the end of this course, you're going to walk away with a ton of practical tools to create that change in your life that you're looking for. And that can come in a variety of different ways. So we will again do a call on who this is for as well. But this is for people who are entrepreneurs. This is for stay-at-home moms. This is for corporate types that are just looking for something different in their life. It doesn't need to be like you're leaving your job. It doesn't need to be, whatever, but it can be so many different things. We're going to share a lot more information on it very soon. So,
and if you are watching this on a replay and you have questions that you want us to answer, we will take them all in. We will take all the questions that you have. You can DM us. You can put a message below, and just let us know what you want us to answer, so that we can make it as easy a yes as possible for you to say, this is the time for me to put time aside for myself, for me to be able to invest in myself, and really allow yourself to explore something totally different. So.
And I did want to say one more thing that just came to mind, if that's okay. So the page that you may have, website page that you may have landed on already, is already slightly updated. So keep going back. If some of those questions will be answered on there as well, we'll come back on some lives. And The other thing that I want to encourage you, again, we made it at the price point that we did for a variety of reasons, as you said, because it's one of those things we talked about one time. We'd almost give away for free, but shouldn't do that. And if you join, the sooner that you join, we're going to be sending out in the next few days a pre-training to get you prepped for the course. So I really want you to think about this, to not put this off to the last minute, to go ahead and start now. And we will talk more about what those pre-trainings are. Just there will be some really cool goodies that you'll get to kind of some extra time to consume. So
yeah, it's so funny because sometimes lightning strikes and you find somebody, a collaborator that it works so well. And that's something that Rachel and I have been going back and forth the last 4 weeks, and just ping-ponging ideas back and forth, and what will make this even more valuable, what will help you implement the things in your life, what is going to ground it for you, what is something that is going to set it apart. And both of us come from we want this knowledge to be practical and implementable. We don't want all of the concepts to be so high pie in the sky that you don't feel like they relate to you. So that's another piece of what we're trying to really, bring together for you. So thank you all so much for joining us for this first live. We're going to be back. I think one of the next ones is going to be both Rachel and I sharing a little bit more about us and our backgrounds. So stay tuned. Please feel free to share this video as well, and share the opportunity with your friends. We'd love to have you guys. It's about the container and the community that makes this worth doing. So thank you guys for saying yes.
Yep. Cannot wait. So yeah. Bye everyone.
Bye guys.